Hello, it's Peter again. It's Vinyl Records of Brilliance, and welcome to my personal favourite punk rock albums. 100 of my favourite punk rock albums. Now, I'm talking about albums here that when I was a young guy in my teenage years that were on heavy rotation back in the day. I mean, that get played on a regular basis. Now, some of these albums that I'm showing you might be by the same band. There could be multiple albums by the same band, because obviously if certain bands had another album and I liked it and another one I liked it, it would get played to death, right? So bear with me on that aspect, but thanks for tuning in and watching this. This is going to be just mine, in no particular order, right? It's not going to be 100 down to my favourite album. It's just going to be 100 of my favourite punk rock albums that I played a lot, right, that I really loved, right? So I'm just going to get straight into this, right? So I'm going to start off with this album, right, which is none other than, it's the Buzzcocks, and music in a different kitchen. Everybody knows it. Brilliant, classic after classic on this. Superb. This get played heavily back in the day. This was one of the ones that was never off the turntable, you know. Brilliant. Not a bad track on it. I don't really need to say much about it. It's the Buzzcocks, you know what I mean? So, and we all know all their early stuff was just utterly fantastic. So that's that's number 100, right? That's 100 now. Number 99, it's another Buzzcocks album, and it's the singles one, Going Steady. This get played to death, because it's just hit after hit after hit on this album. Brilliant. Orgasm Addict, Harmony in My Head, Neither Go On. Just not a bad track on it, just sublime to listen to. Obviously, it's just a superb album. This get played to death. Orgasm Addict and What Do I Get? Two of my favourite Buzzcocks songs of all time. So that's my number 99. Next up, we're getting into the early 80s now. At number 97, obviously, no particular order. This is not in any favouritism sort of way. This is just in order. Number 97, Broken Bones, or should I say number 98, Broken Bones, Them Bones. Superb album, brilliant. One of the purveyors of kind of moving into that kind of more metallic, kind of hardcore sound back in the early 80s. Everybody knows this album, not a bad track on this either. It's just absolutely brilliant. This get played to death. This was another one that was just on the turntable pretty often. So, right, number 97, Broken Bones again, and it's Trader in Death LP. Now this was when they were doing the kind of Seeing Through My Eyes and type songs, which were a lot more kind of metally sounding and that. But I like this album. I think it's really good. It's fast and it's pretty it is pretty kind of metally, kind of thrash metally, but it's fantastic. I like it, know what I mean? Broken Bones, Trader in Death. So that's number 97. Number 96, in no particular order, Blitz. What an album. Voice of a Generation, just an absolute classic. And it's just, I mean, the track list on this is just, it could have been a single after single after single after this album. It was just so good, you know what I mean? So that's it. Number 96 is Blitz, Voice of a Generation. Coming in at number 95, Bow Wow Wow, I Want Candy album. Now a lot of people I think weren't a big fan of this album. I liked it, and I liked the song "I Want Candy," and I liked a lot of other stuff that was on it as well. C90, C60 Go, and all that kind of thing. I liked all that. So that's it. Number 95. Bow Wow Wow, I Want Candy album. Number 94. American band. See that there? The Bruisers. Cruising for a Bruising album. Superb. Only had this in CD at first, and it get played all the time. It was brilliant. Just kind of basic kind of oi, you know what I mean? But done in a good way. Brilliant. The Bruisers. Cruising for a Bruising. That's the back of the sleeve. So that's number 94. Number 93. AFI. Very proud of you. Brilliant album. This was when AFI were at their best. In my opinion. At their best for this. This is brilliant stuff for AFI. The stuff that they're doing now is just not for me. Nah, I can't listen to it. It's like listen to a totally different band, which is fair enough. They've moved on and that's fine, but I prefer the early stuff. So this get played a lot. AFI, very proud of you album. Number 92, band from Holland, Ramones core band, the Apers. Self-titled, absolutely brilliant. Love this band. Seen them in Edinburgh, along with, I think it was the Skeptics that were playing. And this is brilliant. Brilliant. Just such a cracking Ramones sounding record. This was never off in the car, honestly. It was on, I had it on CD and it was on all the time. It was just brilliant. And then I managed to get the LP. So if you've never heard this band, you've got to check them out. Brilliant. If you like the Ramones core style stuff, this band are absolutely amazing at it. The Apers. Number 91. Staying with the melodic punk, the Ataris. Blue Skies. Brilliant band. Love this band. Love this album. This album is just absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. Not a bad song on it. Absolutely brilliant. If you like melodic punk, that American melodic punk style, nobody does it better than the Ataris. This is just brilliant. So if you've never heard this album, you've got to hear it. Blue Skies, the Ataris. Brilliant. Right, number 90. Back to the early 80s. Antipasti. Caution in the Wind LP. Excellent. Loved this. Loved this as much as I loved the other one. Brilliant. So there you have it. Number 90. Antipasti. Caution in the Wind. Number 89. Staying with Antipasti. It's the Last Call album, which is stunning, isn't it? No Maggie Thatcher, no Government. Yep, what a track. Not a bad track on this. This is superb. Another Dead Soldier and all that. This album, I played this till the grooves were white. You know what I mean? It was one of the albums, and I mean, Brew Your Own, another Dead Soldier, Call the Army, I'm Alive. That was another favourite of mine. Not a bad song on it. Antipasti, The Last Call. Number 88, The Addicts, Sound of Music. Brilliant. Love this band. Love this album. One of the best albums, I think. This one, Sound of Music. The Addicts. Played to Death. So it was Played to Death. So there you have it, The Addicts. Number 87, staying with The Addicts. It's a kind of compilation. This Is Your Life, The Addicts. It's like a compilation album. It's absolutely superb. Love this. This was played non-stop. Non-stop. Such a great album, and kind of got that kind of textured cover on it as well, was always great. So the Addicts, This Is Your Life. Next up, Angelic Upstarts, 2 Million Voices, Need I Say More. Brilliant, absolute classic. It is, it's just brilliant. I like this as much as the other ones I'm about to show you, because this is brilliant. So the tracks on this, you know what I mean, 2 Million Voices, Another Dead Soldier, England, and that. It's just classic after classic. It's just a cracking album. You know what I mean? Angelic Upstarts, 2 Million Voices. Staying with the Upstarts, got to have it, ain't you? Teenage Warning, Angelic Upstarts, brilliant. Brilliant. And I remember, before I bought this album, because I remember buying it out of the little record shop that used to be in Coatbridge, where I stay, called Kalex Records. And I kept seeing it sitting on the rack, and I left it for months and months and months, until one day I went in and I just went, I'm going to buy that. Because I was only a young guy, I didn't know who the Angelic Upstarts were. And I picked it up, and oh my god, when I played it, this album blew me away. It's just so good, brilliant. You don't know it. You don't know how good an album this is. It's brilliant. You know what I mean? Angelic Upstarts, Teenage Warning album. Next up, staying with the Upstarts, We've Got to Get Out of This Place album. Another brilliant. Police Oppression, one of my favourite Upstart songs on this, absolutely superb, brilliant. And obviously the cover of We Got to Get Out of This Place and that, it's brilliant. Three brilliant Upstarts albums there, that's all that is. Angelic Upstarts, We've Got to Get Out of This Place album, brilliant. Up next, Abrasive Wheels, When the Punks Go Marching In. Now I remember picking this up in the Barras Market in Glasgow back in about 1983. And Christ, I can't tell you how much I love this record. It's just, I mean, as far as early 80s punk goes, this is near enough at the top of the pile. It was just that good. You know what I mean? When the Punks Go Marching In, loved it. What a song, brilliant. You know what I mean? You get Danger, 1982, Vicious Circle. It's just Got to Run, Burn Them Down. Just a solid album from the start to the finish. Abrasive Wheels, When the Punks Go Marching In. Next up, staying with the early 80s. Action Packed, Mercury Theatre on Air. Brilliant. Stunning album. Bit different to most of the other kind of early 80s punk bands at the time. I thought Action Packed were a wee kind of doing their own thing. But this is a solid album. This is great. This was played a lot and all back in the day. This was played heavily. So it was Action Packed, Mercury Theatre on Air. Brilliant. Right, we're down to the final three here for this is the first 20 that I'm showing you. So we're down to the final three. Let's get some anarcho punk now. Anti-Sect and Darkness, There Is No Choice. Classic. We start to finished. Absolute. Just brilliant. Just brilliant, you know what I mean? Brilliant band, brilliant album. It's the only album of theirs I kind of like, to be fair, is this one. You know what I mean? Anti-Sect and Darkness, There Is No Choice, absolutely. Need I say more? Brilliant. Next up, compilation between AOA and Oi Polloi, Unlimited Genocide album. Pay no more than £3.75. You remember that? What is it now? Pay no more than 30 quid. We'll get fucking robbed, didn't we? So there you go. Unlimited Genocide, AOA, Oi Polloi, some cracking tracks on this, know what I mean? Brilliant stuff. Especially the Oi Polloi track, You Cough They Profit. Murder in the Woods, AOA, stunning, brilliant, what an album. AOA, Oi Polloi, Unlimited Genocide, brilliant. Right, this was the final album in my first 20 albums of my 100 favourite albums of the punk rock genre, and it's this. Anti Nowhere League, We Are the League, brilliant, offensive as hell, and brilliant as hell, stunning. We Are the League. See, when I first heard this album via a guy I know called Mark Hanaway, who plays in the Clash tribute band Combat Rock. Now I remember I got a tape of this from him way back, 83 probably, around about the same time, and he gave me a recording of this, and my God, I couldn't believe what I was listening to. I was just blown away. I thought this was so good. You know what I mean? Women, We Are the League, Let's Break the Law, Streets of London, I Hate People. It was just blowing me away. It was so offensive. You want to say you want to annoy your mum. This was the album to play. So that's my last of the first 20 of my 100 favourite punk rock albums of all time. Is Anti Nowhere League, We Are the League. So on part 2, I'll have another 20 albums picked out, and I'll go through them. But leave a comment in the comment section. What's your favourite albums in the punk rock genre? And I'd love to know, you know what I mean, because not everybody's got different favourites, you know what I mean. So that's my first 20 of 100 albums I'm going to show you. So on part 2, I'll have picked out another 20 punk rock albums that I love, and I'll be showing them to you guys. So thanks for tuning in. My name's Peter. This is Vinyl Records of Brilliance, and you've been watching 100 punk rock albums, my favourites of all time. Like and subscribe, share the video, much appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.